Get a world away from the everyday with new Swanson International Dinners.
On September 10th, 1953, a revolutionary new product hit the frozen food section in grocery stores across the country, and dinner in America would never be the same. The idea for the Swanson TV dinner had arisen months earlier with the company's executives in a panic. There were tons of turkeys left over from catastrophic Thanksgiving sales. We're talking about 260 tons of turkey, all of it thawing and going bad. How was Swanson supposed to deal with a 260-ton problem? The company thought it was out of trouble when it placed the defrosting fowl in 10 refrigerated railway cars. But the company wasn't out of trouble. The problem remained. That's because the car's refrigeration only worked when the trains were moving. So the company came up with a stopgap measure. Trains were shuttled back and forth between the East Coast and Swanson's headquarters in Omaha, while company executives desperately appealed to their employees for solutions. What happened after that isn't in question, but just who provided the inspiration for it is. By some accounts, it was Jerry Thomas, then a $200 a month salesman, just a few years into the job, who came to the rescue. The story is that Thomas, while visiting a distributor's warehouse in Pittsburgh, had seen an aluminum tray meant for frozen food. He sketched a 3-compartment version of it, one that could double as both a cooking and serving tray, and presented it to his Swanson bosses. They liked the idea so much that right away they forged ahead with it. Soon Jerry Thomas's trays were filled with turkey and gravy over cornbread dressing, frozen peas, and sweet potatoes. Ta-da! The world's first TV dinner. But hold it! Some say it was not Jerry Thomas who originated the TV dinner. Instead, they credit the Swanson brothers themselves with dreaming up the tripartite plate. Gilbert Swanson, flying to meet his banker, is said to have been inspired by the airline's food tray. According to Jack Mingo, author of How the Cadillac Got Its Fins and Other True Tales from the Annals of Business and Marketing, Gilbert got the idea for the name TV dinner after hosting a party where guests were balancing food on their laps, you guessed it, while watching TV. Regardless of who came up with the idea of the TV dinner, there's one key player who no one disputes. That would be Betty Cronin, Swanson's bacteriologist. She was tasked with making frozen meals actually taste good. Her primary job? Figure out how to design dinners so that all the components could be heated to their optimal taste, texture, and consistency in the same amount of time, while continuing to look fresh and appetizing. A massive nationwide marketing campaign was started. It cleverly tied together Swanson's breakthrough discovery with the must-have prestige appliance of the moment, the television set. In 1950, only 9% of U.S. households had TV sets. But by 1955, the number had risen to more than 64%. By 1960, to more than 87%. Swanson took full advantage of this trend. Packaging was deliberately designed to look like a mini TV, tuning knobs and all. Then the marketing guys added a touch of genius. They called the product the television dinner and went to work. Their marketing target? Women. Harried women who worked outside the home. Women, too, who just wanted a break from the daily grind of preparing family suppers. The meals were priced at 98 cents and bolstered with the guarantee of dinner in 25 minutes. They were an immediate success. In 1954, Swanson sold more than 10 million units. The next year, 25 million. Sales of the Swanson TV dinner exploded from there. pop a pre-made turkey dinner, or maybe a Salisbury steak or pot roast, in the oven, and you could conveniently have a full supper while enjoying I Love Lucy or Gunsmoke. The TV dinner changed forever how Americans took their meals, with far more people eating informally in front of the TV instead of gathering nightly at the dining room table. By the 1970s, some customers were clamoring for bigger portions. So Swanson introduced a larger variation of the regular TV dinner, the Hungry Man dinner, claiming it was for those who wanted to eat like a man and people with a hearty appetite. In 1986, aluminum trays were replaced with plastic, and the first microwavable TV dinners were introduced. They cut preparation time to mere minutes. Today, specialty stores like Williams-Sonoma now stock gourmet TV dinners. Restaurants from Detroit to Colorado Springs to Los Angeles are offering frozen versions of their dishes for carryout, a practice some experts predict will continue beyond the COVID pandemic. To many Americans, the TV dinner tastes like nostalgia. To others, it tastes like the future. And now, if you'll excuse me, I see it's ready. I'm going to take a bite. Not bad. This is SCA-TV's Phil Schlager with a quick bite for dinner.